Up next is UConn and head coach Randy Edsall. UConn is 1-5 overall, 0-2 in the American. The Huskies were in action Saturday against Memphis. Memphis won the game 55-14. Huskies are also idle this week. Their next game will be October 20th at USF. Coach, thank you for joining us on the call today. If you would take a minute to tie up the game at Memphis, please, and maybe your plans for the open week as you get ready to face the Bulls on the 20th.
Okay. Sorry, you might hear I'm out on the road recruiting. You might hear my MapQuest here get me where I need to go. But, yeah, we played Memphis, really good Memphis team on Saturday. Came out of the gate really good opening drive and, got down the field and then just couldn't continue to sustain the consistency that we were looking for. Thought our guys played. I know the score didn't indicate that, but I thought we did some things defensively a little bit better. We were in position. We just didn't do a really good job of tackling. And I think one of the things that showed up, we just have to continue to get bigger, faster, and stronger. Henderson's a really good back, and he carried us a little bit on some runs, and then sometimes we didn't fit them up the way we should have, and they made some big plays for us. But I thought our kids played hard for 60 minutes, and we just got to continue to get better and continue to work on the little things in terms of fundamentals and technique with such a young group. This week, what we're doing is I've got myself and 6 of our other coaches. We're on the road recruiting. We left yesterday. The biggest thing we got to do is go out and recruit and continue to develop our roster. And so I'm in Florida today. I'll be in Georgia tomorrow, Baltimore on Wednesday, D.C. on Thursday, Pennsylvania Friday. We got guys in all throughout the country, California, Texas, Georgia. Coordinators will stay in and we'll practice on Tuesday and Thursday. They'll meet and lift weights on Wednesday. We'll work all 3 groups, ones against ones, twos against twos, and work on some of those little things. Players will be off today. They're off Friday, and they're off Saturday, and we'll get back to play, getting ready for USF. And, 6 out of the 7 teams, USF is another team, so 6 out of the 7 teams we played to start the season have been undefeated when we played them. Memphis was the only one, but Memphis is, like I said, a really good football team. And, it's just one of those things when you got the 6th toughest schedule in the country right now that you played. And when you got the young guys, there's just a lot of things you got to work on. But for our program to continue to get better, we got to stress the little things with them, fundamentals and technique, and we got to recruit. And so that's how we're handling the week, and that's what we need to do to continue to get better.
We'll take questions for Coach Randy Edsall. Please, star 1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue. The operator will introduce you. Again, star 1 for questions, please. Coach, I'll throw the first one out, if I may. Just, with the timing then of the open week, is this and I know you wouldn't have maybe not constructed the schedule this way, given the makeup of your roster this season, but do you see the potential there for some real progress on the field, being able to have now 2 weeks to further develop your guys, particularly on defense, and as you head into maybe some teams that aren't undefeated going into the game against you each time?
Yeah, I think the bye week is at a good time, right in the middle of the season. We played 6, and then we'll take a week off. And, I want the kids, to get away from football a little bit, still do some things, but then we'll get back and get ready. So I think it came at a good time. One of the things that's tough is, some of these night games that we're playing, we don't get back till 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning or later. And, the turnaround for young kids is really hard. But, we'll use the bye week the best we can to heal up, to continue to get better. And like I said, recruit, and which is what we need to do. We need to further develop our roster. And you do that, by recruiting and getting players that you feel fit into what you can do and be able to go out there and make plays for you.
Thank you, Coach. Put one more swipe out for questions for Coach Edsall. Star 1 on your telephone keypad. Coach, we'll let you get back to the road here. Thanks so much for joining us this week. Look forward to hearing from you once again next Monday.